Welcome YouTube, this is your boy JD, and thank you for watching Coast to Coast Gamers. As you can see, I'm about to play NBA 2K18 General Manager mode, the Utah Jazz versus the Milwaukee Bucks. So, I'm not going to get too far in it, or get too far-fetched, whatever. So let's go ahead and get to the game, alright? Welcome YouTube, and welcome to the Vivint Home Arena. For those who's watching the Utah Jazz play on the Utah Jazz Network and the Utah Jazz channel here on social media. My name is Jonathan Sims. I am the great general manager for your awesome, great Utah Jazz. Just to let you know some announcements that's going on with the team. Mr. Harvey has Mr. Baxter, in other words. Mr. Baxter has sold the team to a Bob Sanderson, who is a well-known businessman here in Utah and also up in Seattle, Washington. Has a lot of businesses. Might as well say he is mighty rich. So yeah, so now we got Bob Sanderson as our new owner. Got some sad news if you haven't been watching us play lately. Rudy Gobert got hurt in the last game. He's going to be out from 6 to 8 weeks. He kind of messed up his femur, got broken. So yeah, that's a big hit to us. Our franchise player hurt, out for good, almost 2 months. So, but at least I was good enough and smart enough to get a good backup center, Dwight Howard.
Milwaukee Bucks.
So, with that said, I want you guys to enjoy the game.
Saturday night of NBA action for you.
Don't forget to support your Utah Jazz.
Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry.
Because if you wasn't watching, me, you know, watching this game,
taking a look at Utah.
What's the point?
In the season, but the front office and coaching staff likes what
so
they
by
are
all means,
seeing from this team so far.
Well, go out and buy the jerseys, the memorabilia, souvenirs, everything. But let's get to the game.
They are early in the season. They've notched some huge wins and just kind of edged themselves up the standing.
Well, riddle me this. Can they keep coming up with those huge wins? Can they keep edging up in the standings?
Come on, Eagles.
Not sure. Because we're getting to the part of the schedule where the great teams separate themselves from the good.
Let that man run on you. I know he's kind of fast, but
brought to you by Gatorade.
Stay swivel on your feet.
Who's on the floor? And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got.
No, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed us getting Vince Carter like
3 and 4. And it's
in the last game. We traded him for Joe Johnson.
You want Giannis out there. He just looked unstoppable, Greg, at times. The way he's able to attack the rim, the blend of size,
Sacramento won
speed,
Joe Johnson.
length is just unparalleled in the
So we
NBA.
got Vince Carter.
And it's the movement that throws you off with Giannis. One step, and he's gone from the 3 line to the rim. There isn't any way to stop someone that skilled who's that big.
Here's Mitchell. Ingles in the corner.
Oh,
for 3.
man.
Cans it from
Ooh,
downtown.
that was nice. I didn't think he
Ingles
was
has
going to
got
make that
himself going
shot.
with the triple, his first basket of the game. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Away from home, you got to execute, and they did that flawless.
That man
They were
open.
really perfect on the offensive end, and probably 1 or 2 possessions they'd love to have back. On the whole, a tremendous synergy on offense.
Almost had.
So it's the Jazz now, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
That's all you. Wide open.
Them in that game, even as they got into foul trouble,
Man,
they could just never
that should have rolled in.
Yeah, they just stayed aggressive the whole way, and you love the effort, but the fouls limited what they could do with their rotations here tonight.
point guard should look to pass first. I mean, not he can finish.
Well, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
And that's what we're seeing more and more. Point guards who can finish as well as they make the play.
Now, here's Parker. Picked up 27 points in their last win against the Suns in Phoenix.
And we got to talk about his 4 steals on the night. That's a complete performance at both ends of the floor.
Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Jazz have gone just 1 for 4 to get this game started. Inside. Stolen by Monroe. Middleton left side. Knocked loose.
Okay.
Stolen by Mitchell.
Getting all these
Howard
possessions, but
dishes
not
to
getting no
Rubio.
points. And yes.
And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Might as well say it's going to be at one because we know Ricky Rubio, he rarely
Did you
misses
just
a
say
free throw.
trickeration, GA? I think it's a size disadvantage there that he was.
Oh, and I
willing
hope
to
you
attack,
guys
but
be able
you
to
have to
stick
develop
around.
that skill set and have counters.
Again, this time,
An exciting start to the
doing
year,
a
but a long
special
way to go.
halftime.
If you're a veteran
we
player,
got,
how do you pace yourself?
Well, you asked the
when,
coach if you could have a night
someone
off
from
here
out
and
of the
there. We've
audience
seen
to
obviously
shoot
the league going to
full
this, Kevin,
shot for
making
$1
sure
million.
that physically the players have the most that they can have in the postseason and not get overextended during the regular
Mr.
season.
Sanderson wanted
And
us
then
to do
if
that
you
again.
know the game well enough, Kevin, there's so many ways.
We're going to do it
Ball
in
game,
this halftime
you know
show.
when it is you can
stick around and
exert
watch the
yourself
halftime
and
show.
then pull back a little bit. And that doesn't mean that the guy's not playing hard or competing. It just means that there's a little bit of smartness with regards to how he's approaching each contest.
And
Like
that's
how it almost blocked
solid,
that.
fundamental basketball on display right there,
You
guys.
can talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the
ball.
top.
Well, that's a play that only works by
That's you.
practicing
That's all
over and
you.
over and
Ah,
having a great
Mitchell.
rhythm
That should've
with
been
your
you.
teammate. You could see the timing there.
Now here's Middleton. He's coming off a
Get in his
16-point
face.
game against the Suns in Phoenix.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Jerebko
come on
can't
now.
get it to go.
And that was an easy one there. Just a
Playing
missed
sloppy ball on
opportunity.
offense.
Sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
Somewhat okay.
Now here's Rubio. 20 points for him last game against Chicago. There's the screen. Here's Mitchell. Here's Jerebko. And good work on the board. They pick up the second chance
Get
points.
that rebound.
Where you got to put a body on the guy. His will is incredible down on the interior,
Coach Snyder's been
fighting
working with
and
him
clawing
on
for every rebound.
And there's the
Coach
whistle.
Snyder's been
Illegal
working with the
screen.
team
Yeah,
in
still
training.
moving a little bit when he set that
practice when it
screen.
comes to offensive
He'll argue
rebounding.
that he was set, but I really didn't think so.
And
No,
plus,
that's a
we got
good call.
Mr.
Just keep
Sanderson
arguing
watching
with
this
the
on the
officials
first
because
game.
They
His first
change
game
that
watching
call
this.
all the time.
So, yeah.
Not
Definitely don't want to look bad in front of the new owner
Ogden against Rubio.
on his first day
And Jerebko has it in the corner.
on the team. Oh, come on,
That's going to be
Jerebko.
out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. And here we can now take a look at how the
Lucky Parker
ratio
knocked it
was
out of his
between
hand.
the threes and the twos last season for the Jazz.
And you can see how big a role the three-point shot played in their offense. They were determined to spread the floor and just kind of open things up through their long-range game.
Parker doing a good job of moving the puppies down there and hustling on the defensive end, staying very active.
Come on.
The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Parker's got his first 2 points of the night.
And
Getting the
rebound
offensive
and
rebounds.
the
Let's get the
follow show
defense.
you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the
No one there to get the
match.
Got to get out of his compass and just try to find
Where was
himself
everybody
right
at?
now and get himself going.
Middleton can't get it to go.
No excuse for him not drilling that one there. The defense was nowhere to be found. Maybe he could have taken a little more time.
And Howard has it in the corner.
Why is Dwight,
Another miss
why
by
is Dwight
Utah.
Howard on the
And
three-point
on
line?
an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Parker kicks to Middleton.
Wide open.
Monroe, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Well, Monroe right now agreeing
Come on
with his
now.
second chance opportunities.
We gotta separate ourselves from this.
Here's Mitchell.
Come
Covered
on,
by
Mitchell,
Parker.
take it in. Oh,
On the
what?
shot. And Milwaukee
Mitchell, you
the other
missed
way
that
now.
dunk.
This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Yeah, two clubs that rarely face
Take you
off,
outside and beat
East
you.
versus West. This is going to be a
Shouldn't
nice
have missed
treat
that
for the
dunk.
fans.
Well, kicking off this two-game season series, I expect a lot of feeling out by both teams
Come on, Rubio.
and the coaching staff, and then a number of subsequent adjustments in this one.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. 2 points. That
All
one
right,
goes.
there you go.
Oh, great awareness.
Got 3.
No reason to take it inside there against the
Come on,
taller
guys.
man.
This place
Yeah,
is
most
deep.
analytics will tell you that the mid-range jumper is
Slow them
not
down.
an efficient shot, but you see how effective with guys like that it can be.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, the defense was all over Antetokounmpo there, but ultimately
How that guy
this
made
guy is
that
a
shot.
gifted scorer and somehow found a way to get that to go.
Now,
Rubio.
here's Rubio.
Oh!
He gives the team some
Come on,
steady
Rubio.
offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
You gotta take it in stronger
And
than
Middleton
that.
kicks to Parker. To the middle. Park down low that time, and he got the
There we go.
3-second call.
Nice.
A moment here to check out some of the stats for Howard. 12th in rebounding, and of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in Bloxburg.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every
There
play.
you go, Rubio.
Really helping his team compete for wins.
Can't take it straight into
It
your
is
face.
strange to think that some of the players that Jason Kidd coaches on this team might have been too young to see how good he was when he played.
Well, Giannis is a prime example. Last season, Giannis was benched by Kidd, and then he looked up Kidd's credentials, and he said, wow, rookie of the year, never lost in the Olympics,
Don't foul him
in the
now.
finals, and is an NBA champion.
Oh,
Giannis,
man.
sometimes looking things up in the internet can be beneficial.
He made
Jazz
that.
trail by 5.
But that's what happens when you actually use the backboard.
Mitchell passes to Rubio. And Jerebko has it in the corner. Bangs on the trifecta. Jerebko's got his second bucket of the night.
How on earth?
All right, you're looking okay.
Wide
You
open.
can't really complain too
And
much.
Milwaukee calls
But
their
you could
first
do
time
better.
out of the game. Right, you've certainly been in the public eye for a while as a player, as a broadcaster, an actor in the Jerry Maguire movie. Is there anything else on...
so kind of you, Kevin, to bring that up.
I'm just reading the list here,
Yeah.
Brent. Is there anything else on camera that you'd really like to do?
Let's get
Well,
this
I
ball
was in a
back.
Coolio video. I don't know if you knew that, Kevin. Coolio
Yeah?
made a music video, and I was asked to come down to the studio with the late Malik
Wide
Sealy.
open again.
And him and I
Leaving
actually
the guys
were
off in
in
the
the
wing,
video
wide open.
for the
Wide.
movie's primetime song.
No kidding.
Yes.
How about that? How fun. So it's the Jazz now, following the 3 by Milwaukee.
Oh, Jerebko.
Three-pointer,
That's
no
good.
good.
You.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first
Now
quarter.
we're down by
Incredible
7.
that
Down
Antetokounmpo
by
has
3.
grown
Now
the way he
suddenly
has
down by
as a
7.
leader for the ball club. He wants to make his teammates better, and you can see that with the way he passes the ball.
The shot's good.
I like that recognition. Effortlessly getting his teammate the ball in
on,
a
team,
spot
let's go.
where he knows he can do something with it.
Brogdon against Rubio. Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo.
Come on.
Maker with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Off the screen. Ingles with
Nice
the rebound.
team.
Jazz
Nice
trail
team.
by 5. Here's Rubio.
Yeah,
That
there we
one
go.
clearly a foul. Gets
We
the
need to
whistle
start
and
getting
2
him in
shots
foul
coming up.
trouble.
I feel like the strength of this Milwaukee Buck team is in their wing play. A great collection of talent.
All right.
Can mix and match and play a bunch of positions. A lot of switchable defenders out there. And most of their scoring production comes from that wing position.
That's what I mean.
And so
Rubio
Ricky
rarely
Rubio
misses.
nails both of them. And Brent with the Bucks, they are a team that can mix and match with all their options on the perimeter.
Well, the Bucks most night have an advantage, certainly on the wings, with Giannis out there and how versatile and awkward he is to play against. Jabari Parker and company.
Getting there just
That's
to
a lot of the
block it.
scoring
He
load
misses.
from the wing position along with Middleton, and they score at an efficient rate. They'd like to get a little bit more
Come on,
shooting,
Rubio. That's you.
make them
There
devastating
you go.
offensively.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Henson in the corner.
Wide open again.
Wide open.
God,
And
oh,
again,
what is
Milwaukee
going
with the
on with
triple.
this team? Why they keep leaving guys wide open on 3-point line?
Rubio outside. Feeds it to Howard.
Come on, Howard.
2 seconds left.
And
No
puts
good.
too much on the
So it's
backboard.
Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's
All right.
been their rugged defense setting
So
the
far,
tone.
it seems to be an
We'll
all
take a
right
quick
game.
break and then back to the action.
We'll see you in
here.
the second quarter. See you then.
You.
All right, Jazz fans, we're back in the second quarter.
glass, I mean,
Hopefully
right
you
from
enjoyed.
the jump. And that really
You enjoyed the
helped
first
them
quarter.
to
We're down
I
by
think you said
6.
it. If you start off playing physical, Greg, there's
seems
kind
like
of
we're
the
trying
attention of the
to-
referees and
We'll get to
the
the point
opponent.
where we
They're
get the
coming at
lead,
them all
and
night
then
long.
for some reason we just let it slip away. Now we're only down by 6.
Here
So
is
let's see
Rubio.
what. Hopefully, second
Got
quarter
Joe
be a better,
Ingles. Jonas Jerebko out there with Howard. Then it's Ricky
better
Rubio.
gameplay.
And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot.
Oh,
That's
what?
the 5 on the floor for
Come
the
on,
Jazz.
Rubio. With the,
And hard
This
work
weak
on the glass.
finger
Once
rolls
again,
you
guys,
doing?
They put a lot of effort and focus on the
oh my
backboard.
goodness.
Controls the rebound and
Come
puts
on,
it
fellas.
back up.
Dwight
and
Howard
in.
can't do all the work
This is where
inside.
Henson
Y'all
gets
got to help the
plenty
man
of
out.
his points trolling the offensive glass.
Ingles dishes to Rubio. Here's Mitchell. That's good.
All right, there we go.
With the assist.
Nice.
Rubio
Right, let's get some D. Come on, fellas. Let's
Bucks
go.
leading by 5.
Let's get this ball back.
And here is Brogdon. He had 16 points in the win against Phoenix.
And don't
There we
forget
go.
about his
That's what I'm
assists. His
talking about.
playmaking was as good or better
Eagles.
than his scoring. He was in complete control.
Now, here's Rubio. Pulls it from
There you
the
go.
elbow.
Oh, Rubio, come on. Nice
The
way to get a rebound. And he gets
Henson sends it back.
Well, Henson's an explosive leaper and really active on that play.
All right. Come on now.
And
Howard.
here we go. That
What in the world? Dwight Howard.
Milwaukee's gone 3 of 4
What
from
is
long range
that?
in the game.
Come on.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few
Give me-
times.
give my
Having
outburst,
easy
Jazz
bucket
fans.
in the paint.
Jeez. It's frustrating to see
Mitchell
it.
passes to Urebko.
At one time,
by Maker.
one
And
time a
now,
superstar
here comes
playing like-
Antetokounmpo leading the break. And good
Like
that time.
Like garbage.
Antetokounmpo's got 6
understand.
points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any.
Losing the ball. Can't grab the ball.
And Jerebko has it in the corner. Another
Rebko, you open long enough to even get yourself set.
Well, Tony Snell getting a chance to play as a consistent starter last season. Again, a
3
classic
possessions
guy
and
at
not
the two-guard
one-
spot where you want
not
him to
one of those
defend
possessions
and
turned
hit
into
some
one.
threes, and he made the
Not
most
one.
of his chance last year with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
Monks checked in for Utah. Raul Neto,
Come on, Neto.
comes in
There
for
we go.
Ricky Rubio. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Mirza Teletovic is checked in for Henson. Over to the left wing. Maker.
Oh, my
One
goodness.
around him.
These guys.
3-pointers off the mark.
He's going to take it in strong. No.
Rejection
He
by
takes it up weak.
Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive
And left
positive.
him open
A
again.
shot block by Giannis.
And the 3
Oh,
ball
my
is good.
goodness.
And
This
he
going to
can
be another
smell
disaster
blood
game.
in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you can turn it up.
And here is Howard. And Giannis Antetokounmpo made that last 3-pointer. The shot's good from Jerebko.
Well, Howard showing some nice poise there. He scanned the floor well and firing a good, hard, crisp
on,
pass
Neto.
to his teammate.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Can't
Rebound.
connect from
Let's go.
14
Push it,
feet out.
push it.
The defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range
All right,
jumper
good.
did not find the bottom of the net that time. That's a gorgeous assist. Outstanding
ball
at
back
finding his
again.
guys in the spots where they want the basketball.
So
Stop
it's the
leaving
Bucks
them open
now,
on the 3.
following the bucket by the Jazz. In the corner, it's Brogdon. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 12 points in the game. Monk kicks to Jerebko.
Come
It's
on.
stolen by Maker. Here's the break. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
I love the pace he's
Damn,
playing
buddy.
with, letting his
13
offense
points.
come to him naturally and then building upon this lead for his team.
Yeah.
And so
Oh,
he ends
man. I
up
thought that
to
was
the
going to be
line.
an
Officials
and
saw
1.
the contact, and he'll shoot 2. We've seen the shift in offensive strategy. Brent, more threes, more spacing, better flow, opening up driving
All right.
lanes and opportunities to
Neto.
make at least one quick move to the basket. What have defenses been doing on the other side, trying to counteract those trends?
I think the biggest trend that you see, Kevin, is the switching defenses.
All right.
So many rosters now constructed of guys
We can
who
rely
have
on
the
my
ability to
point
get
guards
off
to
of the
hit
screen and
the
to
free
pick up a
throws.
perimeter player. And that's
Just
not
not
for
3
24 seconds, but 5 or 6 seconds being able to contain dribble penetration and challenge deep threes. So the switching aspect of NBA defense, that is a trend.
Neto kicks to Monk.
Come on, Mitchell. Take it in.
Maker sends it back. And they'll keep possession. The shot's good from Jerebko.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that
These guys are
particular
not
play.
taking the ball inside strong.
Teletovic the screen. Brogdon kicks to Middleton. Over Monk. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Lucky bounce.
Nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
A different look for Utah. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Howard. Udo comes in for Jerebko. And Thabo Sefolosha subbed in for Joe Ingles. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Monroe's checked in. Here's Neto. He has 6. In the corner, it's Monk.
Udo just standing around.
Here's Neto. There's a good screen. There's the dish to Monk. Clock at 6. Shoots from the high post. Utah the rebound. Udo kicks to Sefolosha. He tries for 3. The shot.
Come on, Sefolosha.
D by Parker.
You're going to shoot that.
Milwaukee leading by 14.
Put some over
behind Sefolosha. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
You can play good defense in this league and still be wrong. Jabari Parker making a tough one there.
Neto kicks to Kaminsky. Good on the triple. Kaminsky's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
All right, come on, Sefolosha.
Parker dishes to Monroe.
Sefolosha, stay on your man.
Basket on the assist
by
Monroe.
What are you doing? Kaminsky had his man.
3 assists in the game. Now, here's Monk. He's tightly guarded. Udo kicks to Sefolosha. Lets the 3 fly. Second shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as it gets fouled.
He makes these free throws.
And there's the foul against Milwaukee. Utah shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit.
Next one.
From the free throw line. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
All right, let's see if he makes his second one.
That one is 1 for 2.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Teletovic passes to Middleton. Now Brogdon. The Bucks working the ball around.
Don't give him no good looks.
Monroe down low.
There we go. Nice one.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
All right.
Just 5 to shoot.
Let's get this ball back.
Brogdon. Utah with the rebound.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. They're not going to miss those all that often.
The 3 from Sefolosha. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
All right. Don't ease up on the defense.
It's tipped.
There we go.
Well, it's tough to get anything past Sefolosha with that length. Insane reach and quick instincts on defense. Really wreaking havoc.
Take it in.
They get it again.
Nice offensive rebound.
And the lead is down inside single digits. Kaminsky's got his second basket of the night.
And that's just too easy, too big, too far inside. That's as simple as it gets.
There we go.
Parker's shot is off.
You got to make that. The defense was far from terrible, but man, that's an easy shot.
Oh, Monk, why'd you shoot the 3? He was right on you.
Monk is no good.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
Come on.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
I don't know what it is about that side. They just love leaving guys wide open.
Surprised he missed that one so badly. The defense was nowhere to be found.
Monk dishes to Kaminsky. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
It's good.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Neto, the pass to Sefolosha. Udo kicks to Monk.
Coming outside.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Udo.
Take it in.
And he makes the bucket through contact and gets the whistle, too.
Now you got to do is make this free throw.
You cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Here's what Utah's going with right now.
I mean, what in the world? I'm sorry, Jets.
Walters checks in for Raul Neto. John Henson's checked in for Milwaukee.
All right, I don't know what's going on with the sound quality, but we got it back.
Separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Snell. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Henson with the screen. Parker. Another miss by Parker.
All right. So we're down by 8. Hopefully,
shooting the ball
we can get our head out of the sand and actually do something in the second quarter. So, like I said, enjoy the halftime show. Watch the person that's going to shoot the full-time court shot for me and Bucks. I'll see you then, all right?
Big effort from you guys in the first
See you in
half.
the second half.
Keep that momentum going.
All right, Jazz fans, we're back in the second half. Hopefully you enjoyed the halftime
Jazz trail by
show.
8. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. The Young Bucks Antetokounmpo at 3 and 4. Brogdon and Middleton are the guard tandem.
Almost made that full-time full-court shot. But
Milwaukee's gotten 2/3 of their
participating tonight. And almost making the shot.
And Parker, here we go.
Got with him personally and
rebounded by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
A gift for participating. Gave him
Carter kicks to Exum.
Season tickets.
And the bucket counts.
Season tickets to the games. You have to watch his Utah Jazz
able to maintain control and finish the play.
He was happy about that.
We know there's a lot of John.
I know he preferred $1 million check.
When you were playing, who is the best trash talker you ever went
Who would turn down
free
season pass
by the name of Gary Payton? A lot of
Jazz game.
Him pretty high up on their list. I also remember one Bonzi Wells at his time when he was with the Portland Trailblazers and Sacramento Kings.
For participating and almost making
and then occasionally there would be a John Barry talking to me, but
really,
I never listened to him growing up, Kevin, so why would I listen to him on the court?
Good way to approach it.
So far,
and just keeping his teammates involved.
It's too early to say that we're doing
leadership you like to see.
Well, you could trademark this brand of basketball, running through the progressions and working around for decent looks.
We're only down by
for the shooting
5
performance
points.
so far.
Down by 6.
And the way they've been shooting from deep, boy, that's been a
major jump.
Talk about making the most of your opportunities. This game would be very different if they weren't dialed in from deep. As it stands, however, they are in control, and the defense has to adjust how they defend beyond the arc.
Hopefully he'll make the second one.
That one misses.
Come on, Kaminsky.
Milwaukee leading by 4. And Monroe kicks to Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Parker's scoring at a great clip right now, playing within the team's offensive schemes and taking some good quality shots.
Another miss by Utah. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
There we go.
Urebko's got
rebound tonight. Why did you do that?
He's been off. The team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Vince Carter. Oh, man, almost.
Parker's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5.
Wide open again.
The shot by Brogdon. No good. Jazz trail by 6. Passes it to Kaminsky.
There you go, Kaminsky. That's you.
And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
So, like I said, we're slowly chipping away on that lead. Now we're down by 4.
Dishes to Parker. Now here's Antetokounmpo, covered by Cephalosha, and Middleton kicks to Parker.
Let's go.
Over Urebko. And again, the Bucks miss. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. A baseline J. The shot that time, not on target. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. this last month, he's been positively spectacular.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Let's get together now.
6th in blocks, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also, his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. Jazz trail by 4. Sefolosha kicks to Carter. And out of bounds as the Bucks
Come on,
gain
Carter.
possession.
Pay attention,
Take
brother.
a moment to check out the steals leaders. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 4th.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Thon Maker's checked in for Milwaukee.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
When you're playing from behind, you cannot let your opponent have things that are that easy. And that was easy.
And he recovers it.
All right, there you go.
Nice job getting inside.
Nice follow up and follow through.
Deep thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds.
Almost.
Milwaukee will retain possession.
At least he's
Here we are in November. Let's
attention,
see
he's
how
aware.
things are going out east in the early
that
season.
play.
Taking a look at Washington. They hold the first place spot in the conference, just right where they want to be. They've got momentum. And of course the Bucks. They're in 5th place.
And I think for Milwaukee, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high
the hell
postseason
just
seed.
happened on that one?
And that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Come on.
Well, the goal is
Had the ball
very
and
defined.
lose it right
They have to have
away.
a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
There's the screen.
Come on, Exum, take it in.
And Maker sends
What
it.
is up with these guys? Taking the ball in so weak.
Parker outside to the paint.
It's like they're
Here's
scared to dunk
Brogdon,
on
and
it.
it's good on the assist by Parker. Brogdon's got 14 points for the game.
The stretch forward, Jabari Parker, seeing the floor well and then whipping the ball around with precision.
Exum pass.
There we go.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot
You know that was a weak dunk, but at least he dunked
And
it on
that
it.
deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Knocked away.
All right.
And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds.
Come on, fellas. We're down by 4. Now
The
we're back.
Jazz making a
back
switch here.
to being
Mitchell's
down to
checked in.
6.
The Bucks also changing it up. John Henson comes in for Jabari Parker. And Tony Snell subbed in for Brogdon. And the double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Henson on target from 13 feet. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Defensively, you want to force Henson away from the rim, but you also have to get up on him in the mid-range.
Here's Exum. So the whistle blows on the shot. And 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Got this guy named Maker.
Thon Maker
He's got him
for
2
Utah.
fouls.
They have shot 9
Seems to
of
be the
11
only
at the
one
free
with
throw line.
2 shots with at least 2 fouls.
The first free throw is good. Ricky Rubio checked in for the Jazz. Exum hits them
All right.
both.
So much those free throws.
Bucks leading by 6. Middleton outside.
Come on, let's play speed.
Kicks to Henson. Bucks passing it around. With the second effort. Foul call that time
All right.
on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line.
You know, I think that was a
As a
clean block
starter
too.
or a defensive asset.
I don't blame the fans for
Henson's willing
going
to
on
play
that.
whatever role the
That
team
looked like
needs
a
him
clean
to.
block.
The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops. And a look at John Henson, the Tar Heel product, very measured in his play. Never does much to hurt you when he's out on the floor.
John Henson's out there for 2 reasons. Rebound the basketball and be a rim protector. He uses those incredibly long arms to bother shooters, and as long as the perimeter defense is shuffling guys towards John Henson's way,
Now
it
you're
can have a
going
huge
to
effect on the ball game for the minutes he's in.
a jump shot.
Here's Snell, covered by Rubio. Snell, no good. Jazz trail by 8.
Let's go. Take it in, Mitchell. Take
Monk.
it in.
And then
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
And you
Take
can
it
see
in.
it in
Oh,
his
it's Monk.
eyes
I'm
there.
sorry.
Monk was determined to get
That's
to the
what I'm talking
basket
about.
there.
Take it inside,
Even
strong.
with the contact,
Let them know that
stays
you're there.
focused
You ain't
enough
scared of it.
to convert the shot.
that's
There we
it.
go.
And they get it back.
Playing some nice physical defense. Make them
Here's
work.
Snell, 6 on the shot clock. With the tip, positioning on the putback. 8 points for Henson.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. They get it back.
There we go.
And there's a whistle. He was
starting to get a little frustrated.
Looked like they're
fouling more than they
wasn't
did
sure
in
they
the
were going
first
to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Come on,
That one is
Kaminsky.
off.
Seriously, come on.
And he's good on the second.
All right, he makes the second one, but he should have made both of them.
Milwaukee leading by 7. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Well, guarding Antetokounmpo is really
Just had a boy
difficult
just
because
standing there
of
looking
how
like a
awkward he
statue.
can get around the floor and how much space he can take up.
Here's Monk.
Monk, take it in.
Beautiful
Woo!
reverse layup. Monk's got his second
Nice.
basket of the game.
Phenomenal use of the body there to free himself up from the
Come on,
defender
Mitchell.
and get a clean look at the
Let
basket.
him do what he did to you in the last one.
Maker with a
Get in
screen
front of the
for
man.
Antetokounmpo.
There you go. Oh,
Plays it
man.
up and in on the nice reverse. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
That's Giannis just fighting right there on the glass and using some of his size to carve out enough space.
That was a, why would you pass that when he was, he had two
Here's
guys
Snell,
on.
covered by Rubio. Snell, that's good.
All right, here we go. About to throw the game away.
On the
These
inside,
guys
they're taking
refuse to
full
play
advantage.
Utah
Like they-
calls timeout.
like they got a
As the
purpose.
teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches
But if
now
I
to
was to
map
cut
out
off
some
that
plays
check,
for the next few minutes and a chance for the
I guarantee
players to
they'll
rehydrate
wise up and play.
with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Utah's going with right
Oh,
now.
man. That's
Howard
a
comes
roll
in
in.
for Cephalosha. And it's Joe Ingles in for Monk.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Oh,
And sticking right with it.
He's gonna
Gets the
foul and
foul
make
with
sure
the
he don't
bucket,
make the
and he'll go
shot.
to the line. So it'll be Giannis Antetokounmpo shooting. Ricky Rubio picks one up. The Bucks have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And
Mitchell,
they've
take
had
it in.
really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak,
Down by 11.
is a very exciting player, continues to improve, and does a little bit of everything on a nightly basis.
There's the pass to Middleton.
Don't give him no space.
1:14 left in the third. Here's
There you go.
Baker. Hits the front of the rim and out.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Angles, is that you?
Snatched up. Howard. Pass to Kaminsky. Three-pointer.
Kaminsky. Ah.
Rebound, Milwaukee. Snell's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
There
Howard
we
with
go.
the steal.
Come on, Kaminsky. Stop moving
Lets
like
it
a
go.
turtle.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Utah.
The free throw drops for Kaminsky.
All right, he makes that
And the
first
Bucks
one.
with some
Then he
changes.
makes the second.
Monroe comes in for Henson. And Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Maker. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Well, let's
Bucks
stop relying
leading
on
by
that dude
10.
to make those free
If they
throws.
play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Yeah, this is where it comes down to really good clock management, and you want to maximize each of your possessions.
Yeah, the
that's what I'm
onslaught
gonna do,
continues. He's been
in this next
unstoppable
draft.
now for a couple of
Start
nights.
looking for
Well, the tip of the cap to the coaching staff here. They're
Guards
recognizing
and
how well he's
forwards
playing,
is a
so
little bit
the game
taller.
plan has been built around it.
That Miller's.
Howard
Oh,
can't
my
hit.
goodness.
Well, the D did their job there. Excellent
I noticed,
contest to alter the close range.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
My,
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Well, the D has no
My guards
answers
and my
right now for
forwards are looking
Antetokounmpo.
really
They're out
kinda
there trying
small.
to spell his last name instead of trying to defend
Ah.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bucks lead by 14. And right after this,
seem to
we'll
be
bring you the
hurting.
start of the final quarter right here on 2K
Hopefully,
Sports.
well, I'm not even going to say it. We'll just be back in the 4th quarter. We'll see you then, all right?
And we welcome you
All right,
back
Jazz
as we get
fans,
going
we're
here in
back.
the
This
fourth
is
quarter.
the
The
fourth
final
quarter.
quarter of play
We're down
can
about
change
14
everything.
points, which is ridiculous. But, you
They've
know,
got
hey,
Mitchell, Kaminsky out there with
who
Joe
am I?
Ingles.
I'm just the
Then
general
there's Howard.
manager.
And it's Rubio in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah.
These guys starting to
good,
play like
Brogdon.
they're
And
giving
it's
up now
coming
or
easy
something.
for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's the screen, and Rubio kicks to Mitchell. Rubio right side.
Come on, Rubio.
Back on track. And the rejection
that's what
by
hurts us.
Antetokounmpo.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Brogdon.
Oh,
On
my
the
goodness.
play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
The Bucks making a switch here. Parker's checked in. That free throw good from Brogdon.
All right, so
Malcolm
now
Brogdon,
I'm
a
just
second-round
gonna be
pick
quiet
out of
from
the
here on out.
University of Virginia.
Y'all
What a
just enjoy the
fine
game.
Greg he has been, and you love that he can fill in at either guard spot.
And you get the feeling Brogdon was overlooked for being a 4-year player in college. Has the passing and vision of a point guard, scores well enough from inside and out to play off the ball as well.
Howard's shot is good.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
Bucks leading by 17. Here's Brogdon. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play.
Well, boy, I don't know
That's
what
on
to
Dwight
tell you,
Howard.
Jazz.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
That free throw good from Brogdon. Last season, Malcolm Brogdon, one of the bigger surprises out of the rookie class.
Well, Malcolm Brogdon ends up becoming the Rookie of the Year as a second-round draft choice. Amazing to see how comfortable he played through stretches of the Milwaukee Bucks season last year. A good passer, never seemingly getting himself out of control, Kevin. That's some good heady stuff from a rookie. Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And they're able to recover. Pass to Antetokounmpo. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. The shot, no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
All right, nice block and foul.
Their offense has
We ain't looking like
to a standstill. And you know
great
what?
guards.
Tried to step
Down
in
by
and cut him
20.
off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Dante Exum, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. Utah calls timeout. Hey, Brett, what are some of the biggest differences between NBA play and international play?
I think in international play, and we're moving more and more towards it, Kevin, is possessions oftentimes involve 5 to 6 passes and exploring quick cuts to the basket, big guys away from the hoop, and opening up space around the lane for cutters to get in there and slicing through with passes to get available scoring opportunities. A lot of these coaches have borrowed some sets, especially during international competition with the Olympics, that they brought back to training camps for the NBA season.
Passing, cutting, shooting. I mean, those are the most attractive things to the naked eye to see and watch.
You know what, Kevin?
right.
That sounds a lot like
Time for
basketball to me.
Yeah, me too.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Jazz trail by 18. Exum kicks to Kaminsky. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, we know he's going to at least make one.
On that one shouldn't be much debate
Rely
there.
on that one.
Kaminsky.
And the first one drops. In other sports, the drafts have so many rounds, the scouts have a lot of work to do, but with only 2 rounds in the NBA draft, Brent, can the GM really just cover most of it?
What?
GMs,
He
at
made
least
both
the
of them?
smartest GMs,
Oh,
Kevin,
man.
have a great team behind them.
Think I'm gonna be
that
quiet
gets
from now
out
on
there,
when he makes-
gathers
when he
as
gets
much
on the free throw
information as
line.
possible and does as much in terms of not only the play, but the player, the dynamics of the player, his characteristics, what he's about, to bring up. Okay.
That's how you attack. Wow. And at full speed, he still has the wherewithal to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
And when you're down this many points, hard to justify leaving a good shooter that wide open.
Truer words never spoken. Breakdown on the perimeter D, and the communication severely lacking there.
The finish, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Well, terrific anticipation using the hands. How are you not protecting the basketball in that situation?
Exum's shot is off.
Man,
Bucks leading by 15.
Boy, Exum, I don't know what is going on with this guy.
Middleton, and he dunks it down.
And Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Here's Mitchell, covered by Parker. Mitchell dishes to Kaminsky. He feeds it to Ingles. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Nice body control there from Chris Middleton. Stays with that even after contact.
And Utah making a change here. Jerebko's checked in, and that one falls for Middleton. And last season, Chris Middleton, Brent, missing most of the year with a torn hamstring.
Well, I don't think he ever quite really felt confident in what his body could provide for him last year, Kevin. And so, tentative play, but a good sign for the Milwaukee Bucks that Chris Middleton will be a scoring option for them for sure.
Screen by Parker. Here's Brogdon. Rebounded by Jerebko.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Exum passes to Jerebko. He dishes it to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Exum's shot is off.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Tremendous effort. I mean, this guy has already cracked double digits on the backboard.
Well, rooting out guys for his position and then outworking them, so you add fundamentals with the effort. Leader by example.
Here's Monroe. That one rolling around and rims out.
How many opportunities these guys going to keep giving you guys until you actually start?
Now Ingles. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles.
Too many opportunities. We could have.
The Bucks also with the sub. Thon Maker's check in for Greg Monroe.
4 points behind him right now, but no.
Bucks leading by 18. There's the pick. And they call an illegal screen here.
And had the right idea there and called.
Almost made me wonder what
screen,
was
but
the
he
foul
was just
for.
slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
A lot of this is just poor effort right now. He knows what the timing of the play should be. It's a little lazy about what it could be.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
On defense, Milwaukee. Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
You could tell, Jazz fans, these guys don't want to win this game because they ain't even trying to play like they're trying to catch up and win this game.
Screen by Parker. Feeds to Middleton. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. The dish to Parker. He had stolen by Ingles. And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. Yep, that one goes.
Well, he's like a fumbling banker right now, dropping dimes with ease. I like how well he led his teammate on that possession.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Screened by Parker.
What's the foul? What? I didn't see a reach-in foul, did you?
Brogdon against Rubio. Shot to stop the drought. Rebounded by Jerebko. Jerebko's got 7 rebounds in the game. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Utah.
The free throw drops for Ingles.
At the line for 2.
That one misses.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The amount of production that Giannis gives you in all aspects of the game is probably the most head-scratching, astounding part of his play. Points, rebounds, assists, block shots, run the floor. What else do you need, Kevin?
Thinking about the all-around impact of Giannis Antetokounmpo last season, he would finish in the top 20 for points, top 20 in rebounds, steals, and blocks. Brett came very close in assists as well.
I can't believe that. It would be the first time, Kevin, that any player would have done that if he had those assist numbers. I expect those numbers all to keep climbing and it becoming easier and easier. The next thing is about making the players around him better. What a talent.
Howard with a screen on Antetokounmpo, and Jerebko has it in the corner. There's the three. And that one is off. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Milwaukee.
The block can really turn things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
Rubio against Brogdon. And the basket by Rubio.
And finally hitting their stride. This is the run they needed earlier.
Well, easier to do once the game is on ice, as your opponent sometimes has a tendency to relax.
Brogdon kicks to Middleton. There's the pick. 6 to shoot. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Ingles with the rebound. Rubio outside for the 3. That one doesn't drop. And so
all right, Jess, man. I don't know what to say about this disappointing loss, but I apologize.
A pretty hostile environment.
Hopefully they'll do better in this the next game.
Going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that.
You guys take care and have a safe night.
Send it over to
safe
David
trip
Aldridge,
back home.
standing
All right.
by courtside.
This is your general manager of the Utah Jazz.
Thank you, Kevin.
Jonathan
With Greg
Sims.
Monroe. Hey, this was a
We'll see
quality
you
win
in the
against
next
a good
game.
opponent.
You guys
What
take
does
care.
that say for your
Peace.
team as you go through this?